Today, where we stopped yesterday, okay? We were ready to hit biomass, right? Okay? On biomass, okay? All right, Asher, read about biomass, sir.
Like the whole thing?
Yeah, right here.
Biomass is an organic material made from plants and animals that contain energy from the sun. Some examples of biomass are wood, crops, corn, and soy. Landfill gases, fertilizers, garbage, and alcohol fuels. Biomass is a renewable resource and is used to create electricity, methane gas, ethanol, and biodiesel. It is also used to fuel cars and buses.
Okay, I don't know what else. I got tickled. Okay, so here we... No, I don't have Corona.
I said no.
Please don't. Okay, biomass. So here's another vocab word, right? Biomass. Okay, what does bio mean? Life. Mass. Remember we talked about the differences between mass and weight, right? My mass never changes. If I go to the moon, does my mass change if I go to the moon?
No.
Huh?
Yes, it does.
My mass changes if I go to the
No.
moon? No, you'll still recognize me as a body, right? But what changes when I go to the moon? My weight. Very good. Because the pull of gravity is different. Mass doesn't change. Your pull of gravity, the weight does. Okay, does that make sense? Biomass. Okay. Biomass, it's made from what? Plants and animals that contain energy from who?
The sun.
The sun. Okay, what do we eat? I know we eat food, but what kinds of food? What's the source of the food?
Animals.
Animals. Yeah, we eat some pig, we eat some cow, right? We eat some chicken, we eat some fish, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and what else?
Alligators.
Too, you can eat alligator, yes.
Salad.
Salad. We eat salads, we eat vegetables, we eat fruit. Watermelon, don't we eat fruit? That's plants, okay? Where do they all get their energy ultimately from?
The sun.
The sun. Very good. Very good. Okay, biomass over here. Kyson, can you read that?
I don't have to.
No, can you read that?
Biomass fuels provide about 9% of the world's total energy supply.
Okay. So types of biomass material. We have wood, plants, corn and soy, plants, garbage, and landfill gases. Okay? Now, this is pretty, and if you ever heard about biofuels or ethanol, okay, if you're at this gas pump with your parents where they fill up, they have a percentage on some of the hoses at the ends, right, with the little labels. Okay, that's the percentage of ethanol, right? That they have ethanol. Some says contains no ethanol, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that is a way that they're trying to help conserve our natural, non-renewable resources, correct? Okay, and it says, what were the plants, the crops? Corn and soy. Yeah, we do have people who I've grown soybeans, I've grown corn. Okay, it's not a real, it's a hard crop to grow. Corn takes a lot of water. Okay, we have a real dry, hot, heat summer. Okay, and soybeans do what?
What all do you grow? Like
Cotton, wheat, soybeans, milo, corn, triticale. I did triticale.
What is triticale? Watermelon?
No, my cousins do. Okay, yes, Katie.
The plant gets are soy crops good and you make soy sauce with them?
Yeah, from soybeans. Yes. Okay, up north, like in Iowa, this is a huge, huge commodity, huge agribusiness, the ethanol, the biofuels, the biodiesel. Okay, up in North Iowa, South Dakota, North Dakota, Illinois, Nebraska, Michigan, huge. I got to tour Michigan State's agriculture program that they have, and it's an incredibly efficient university, okay? They took all of the food that was wasted. Students were wasting tons and tons of food.
What?
So they were in the cafeteria. Well, they didn't want to eat it. And so they were taking all the leftover waste food. They were taking all the feces and the waste from all of their dairies, their animal herds, and they were using that to make biofuels, biodiesel, biofuels. It's really cool, okay? And I went up there, I got to tour it and learn some different things. They even built race cars and used biofuels for the race cars. That was one of the requirements. And they compete nationally with other colleges, universities. It's really cool. It's a cool thing. Pretty efficient. Pretty good program. And so, anyway, it's a beautiful campus. And we learned how to take algae and use algae to make biofuels. Little algae. Okay? So it's pretty cool. So that's what a lot of, that's, you're trying to take the resources that you have. Okay, if you own a dairy, you can use that waste and use it for biofuels, okay? There's a few dairies in this country that do that in the nation, okay? It's pretty cool, guys, okay? All right, so did you know, Hensley, read down there, please.
If you burn wood in a fireplace, you are burning a biomass fuel. Burning 1 ton of biomass can power one household for 1 month.
Okay, pretty cool, huh? Okay, so read up here at the top, please. Continue on the very last paragraph of biomass.
Much like fossil fuels, biomass is burned to heat water boilers, which provide steam and spin a turbine to create electricity.
Okay, do you see all this theme where you have a turbine? Okay, a turbine or a turbine. All these boilers, you heat water, produces a steam. The steam turns the turbine and makes electricity, generates electricity. Okay? You guys remember that? That's what we've been reading about. And those of you guys that have been gone, yeah, you'll need to read the former pages in the book. Okay? Because we talked about the turbine and that kind of thing. Okay. Electricity generation. Liza, read about electricity generation, please.
Many natural resources can be used to generate electricity. Since the days of Thomas Edison, fossil fuels have been the most common natural resource used to produce power. However, fossil fuels will not last forever. In Oklahoma, utilities are developing new ways to generate electricity by using renewable natural resources. Image 13 shows all of the renewable energy sources used to produce electricity in Oklahoma.
Okay, so over here, there's number 13, right? And this is just in Oklahoma. Now, if you guys notice, it's from 2006 and 2016. 2016. So they're looking at a 10-year period, right, guys? Okay? And the darker one is here. So we've stayed about geothermal, about the same. Geothermal, what do you think that means? We talked about, dissect the word.
Geo.
Geo means what? Yesterday, rocks. So the earth, right? Thermal means heat. Very good. So we get heat from the earth, right, guys? Okay. So that's about 1%. It hasn't changed a lot. Okay. And there's geothermal systems you can put in your homes.
That's
Okay.
what my dad put.
Yes, my brother and sister-in-law have that. Brother-in-law and sister-in-law have that. Okay. Solar power has greatly increased. Look at that. Okay. So in 10 years, from 1% to 18%, that's a nice change. Biomass, though, has decreased, right? Burning wood and that kind of things, okay? And biofuels. We really don't have any. I apologize. I'm not aware of any biofuels. We used to have biofuel plants, but I don't know where there are active ones now. Some of you guys might. Your parents might know. I apologize. I don't know about that. Wind. Look how much we've increased by wind. A bunch. We've decreased hydropower. Remember that with dams? Do we have dams in Oklahoma?
Yes.
Lots of them, okay? If you ever get a chance to go down around Wichita Mountains.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
On Thursday in the break, I saw a couple,
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, it's very cool. Aren't those cool? And if they go back on those dirt roads and you can just go find them, they are pretty cool. And they use those for electricity
We were
generation.
thinking of
Okay.
walking on them, but we just left.
Yeah, it's way down there.
I mean, we have one.
Okay.
in Clifford, actually.
A
Down
dam.
by the soccer park, but it doesn't have any water.
Oh, yeah.
It's like abandoned.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right. Or Cameron, read this.
Electricity makes life safe and comfortable. It is used every minute of every day. It makes television work, keeps food cold in the refrigerator, and powers computers. Electricity is such a big part of life that is important. Not to take it for granted. It's important to not take it for granted and to use it with care. Doing so helps manage the natural resources needed to be created. Without natural resources, especially fossil fuels, electricity would be really hard to generate. Imagine life without electricity.
Okay. So that's what you guys were doing the pledge about, right, guys? Okay? And it doesn't, every little bit helps, right? Just like turning your lights off or not leaving your TV on all night or, not leaving light bulbs on all the time. Huh? Using less electronics. Don't plug in your computers all the time. Don't keep them charged all the time. I just plug mine in when I use it, okay? Little things like that add up. Little things add up. Just like your savings account. Little things add up, right? Okay, yes, Brian.
I don't usually use my lights.
That's fine. Okay, so today, what we're doing today, guys, all right, is sort it, okay? You guys, I'm going to hand out your take-home workbook, okay? I'm going to put your number on there, okay, and hand them out while you guys are working on this little activity, okay? It's sorted, okay? So you're going to get this page that has all of the different items on it. You're going to cut them out, right? Okay? And you're going to put them on the table that I'm going to hand out next. If you do not remember, where are you going to find your answers? Raise your hand. Lena, where are you going to find your answers? In your book. Have we talked about all this? There's a table. Ah, way to go. Yeah, there's a table that has all this in it. Alright, so you guys, and there's a table in your book, isn't there, that we looked at? Yes or no? That has all the renewable, non-renewable resources? Okay, can I have your attention, please? Thank you. Okay, I'm going to hand out then this table that you put your renewable, you classify them renewable, non-renewable, and take them on. Okay, while you guys are doing this, I'm going to call your names to come pick up your take-home workbooks. That is what you work with your parents. Okay, bring them back on Monday. Okay, that way, and try to get as much done as you can in your book. Okay? The take-home book that I'm going to give you, can you guys please listen for a change? Okay, you need to be cutting these out. Okay, the booklet that I'm going to give you, you're going to work with your parents. Okay? That way, I'm giving you the weekend, so if your parents are working during the week and you don't have time, that's fine. Or vice versa. Yes. Look on page 3. Hey, Suze, let me give you a book. Well, if you can, try to do as much as you can. Guys, okay, I'll give you a book to use. Okay, all right. I'm going to also number. Okay, may I have your attention? Okay, I'm going to call your name and give you your take-home booklet. Right? I'm also going to put a number on your kit box But I'm going to put it back in the big box, take it to your home room, and you'll take them home this afternoon before you leave. Okay? Because I don't want your other teachers getting upset with you carrying those big things around. Okay? And they're bulky. So that way Mrs. Harris can pass it out to you right before you go home. Okay? Yeah, but that's fine. No, I'll just take them over there, then Mrs. Harris can hand them out when she needs to. Okay? Okay, guys? All right?